Welcome to our deep dive into PESTLE analysis, a cornerstone of strategic management. In today's fast-paced business world, understanding the external environment is crucial for long-term success. PESTLE analysis offers a structured way to examine the macro-environmental factors that can impact an organization. By systematically exploring political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental influences, companies can anticipate changes, mitigate risks, and seize opportunities. Whether you're a business leader, student, or strategist, mastering PESTLE analysis will enhance your decision-making and strategic planning skills. Let's begin by exploring what PESTLE stands for and why it matters in strategic management. PESTLE is an acronym representing 6 key external factors: political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental. Each of these categories captures a different dimension of the macro environment that can influence an organization's operations and strategy. By breaking down the external environment into these components, businesses can systematically analyze trends, threats, and opportunities. This holistic approach ensures that no critical factor is overlooked during strategic planning. Next, we'll take a closer look at each component, starting with the political environment and its impact on business decisions. Political factors refer to the influence of government policies, political stability, tax regulations, trade restrictions, and tariffs on business operations. Changes in government leadership or policy can create both risks and opportunities for organizations. For example, a new trade agreement might open up markets, while increased regulation could raise compliance costs. Understanding the political landscape helps companies anticipate changes and adapt their strategies accordingly. In the next scene, we'll explore specific examples of how political factors have shaped business strategies across industries. Consider the impact of Brexit on companies operating in the United Kingdom and the European Union. The political decision to leave the EU led to changes in trade agreements, tariffs, and regulatory requirements. Businesses had to quickly adapt their supply chains, pricing strategies, and compliance processes to remain competitive. Similarly, shifts in government leadership in emerging markets can alter the business climate overnight. By monitoring political trends, organizations can prepare for potential disruptions and capitalize on favorable changes. Economic factors encompass the broader economic environment in which a business operates. This includes inflation rates, interest rates, economic growth, exchange rates, and unemployment levels. These variables directly affect consumer purchasing power, investment decisions, and overall business performance. For instance, high inflation can erode profits, while favorable exchange rates might boost exports. Understanding economic trends allows organizations to forecast demand, set realistic goals, and allocate resources efficiently. Next, we'll examine how economic factors influence strategic choices. During the global financial crisis of 2008, many businesses faced declining consumer demand and tighter credit conditions. Companies that closely monitored economic indicators were able to adjust their strategies, such as reducing costs or diversifying product lines, to weather the downturn. On the other hand, rapid economic growth in emerging markets has encouraged multinational corporations to expand their operations and tap into new customer bases. By staying attuned to economic signals, organizations can make informed strategic decisions. Social factors relate to the cultural, demographic, and societal trends that influence consumer behavior and expectations. These include population growth, age distribution, lifestyle changes, education levels, and social attitudes. For example, an aging population may increase demand for healthcare services, while shifting social values can drive interest in sustainable products. By understanding social trends, businesses can tailor their offerings and marketing strategies to better meet customer needs. Let's explore how social factors shape strategic management. A great example of social factors at work is the rise of health-conscious consumers. Food and beverage companies have responded by introducing low-sugar, organic, and plant-based products. Similarly, the growing emphasis on diversity and inclusion has led organizations to adopt more inclusive hiring practices and workplace policies. By aligning with social trends, businesses can enhance their brand reputation and build stronger relationships with customers and employees alike. Technological factors encompass the impact of innovation, research and development, automation, and digital transformation on business operations. Advances in technology can create new markets, disrupt existing industries, and drive efficiency gains. For instance, the rise of e-commerce has revolutionized retail, while automation has transformed manufacturing. Staying ahead of technological trends is essential for maintaining competitiveness and fostering innovation. Next, we'll look at how technological factors influence strategic choices. Consider how companies like Amazon and Tesla have leveraged technology to gain a competitive edge. Amazon's investment in cloud computing and logistics automation has enabled rapid expansion and superior customer service. Tesla's focus on electric vehicle technology and battery innovation has disrupted the automotive industry. By embracing technological advancements, organizations can unlock new opportunities and redefine their industry. Legal factors refer to the regulatory framework and laws that govern business activities. This includes labor laws, consumer protection regulations, health and safety standards, and intellectual property rights. Compliance with legal requirements is essential to avoid penalties, lawsuits, and reputational damage. Legal changes can also create new opportunities, such as the legalization of certain products or services. Understanding the legal environment helps organizations operate ethically and responsibly. Let's see how legal factors influence strategic management. For example, the introduction of the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, in Europe forced companies worldwide to rethink their data handling practices. Organizations that quickly adapted to the new legal landscape were able to maintain customer trust and avoid hefty fines. Similarly, changes in labor laws can affect hearing, compensation, and workplace safety. By staying informed about legal developments, businesses can ensure compliance and maintain a positive reputation. Environmental factors involve the ecological and environmental aspects that can affect business operations. This includes climate change, resource scarcity, pollution, and sustainability initiatives. Increasing awareness of environmental issues has led consumers and regulators to demand more sustainable practices from organizations. Companies that proactively address environmental concerns can reduce risks, lower costs, and enhance their brand image. Next, we'll explore how environmental factors are shaping strategic management. Many companies are now investing in renewable energy, reducing waste, and adopting eco-friendly production methods. For instance, major retailers have introduced sustainable packaging, while manufacturers are minimizing their carbon footprint. These initiatives not only meet regulatory requirements but also appeal to environmentally conscious consumers. By integrating environmental considerations into their strategies, organizations can achieve long-term success and contribute to a healthier planet. PESTLE analysis helps organizations identify and understand the external factors that could impact their success. By systematically evaluating each category, businesses can anticipate challenges, spot emerging trends, and make informed strategic decisions. This proactive approach reduces uncertainty and enhances an organization's ability to adapt to change. PESTLE is especially valuable during strategic planning, risk assessment, and market entry analysis. Let's see how to conduct a PESTLE analysis step by step. First step in conducting a PESTLE analysis is to clearly define the objectives of your analysis. Are you evaluating a new market entry, assessing risks, or planning a major project? Having a clear goal ensures that your analysis remains focused and relevant. This step sets the stage for gathering and interpreting information in the context of your organization's strategic priorities. Next, we'll discuss how to gather data for each PESTLE category. Collect relevant data for each PESTLE category. This may involve reviewing government reports, economic forecasts, social research, technology trends, legal updates, and environmental studies. Engaging with industry experts and stakeholders can also provide valuable insights. The quality and breadth of your information will directly impact the effectiveness of your analysis. In the next scene, we'll look at how to analyze and interpret the data you've gathered. So you have gathered the necessary information. Analyze each factor to determine its potential impact on your organization. Look for patterns, trends, and interconnections between categories. For example, a new technology might require changes in legal compliance or create new social trends. Interpreting the data in context helps you identify the most significant risks and opportunities. Next, we'll discuss how to prioritize these findings for strategic action. Not all external factors will have the same level of impact. Prioritize the issues based on their potential effect on your organization's objectives and strategy. Focus on the most critical risks and opportunities that require immediate attention. This prioritization ensures that resources are allocated efficiently and that your strategic plan addresses the most pressing challenges. In the following scene, we'll see how to develop actionable strategies based on your PESTLE finding. With your prioritized list of external factors, develop strategies to address the most significant risks and opportunities. This might involve entering new markets, investing in technology, adjusting marketing campaigns, or enhancing compliance efforts. The goal is to turn insights from your PESTLE analysis into concrete actions that support your organization's long-term success. Next, we'll discuss how to monitor and update your analysis over time. External environment is constantly changing, so it's important to regularly review and update your PESTLE analysis. Set up a process for monitoring key trends and revisiting your analysis as new information becomes available. This ongoing approach ensures that your strategies remain relevant and effective in a dynamic business landscape. In the next scene, we'll look at some common challenges in conducting PESTLE analysis and how to overcome them. One of the main challenges in PESTLE analysis is gathering accurate and up-to-date information. The external environment is complex and can change rapidly, making it difficult to predict future trends. Additionally, some factors may be outside the organization's control, requiring flexibility and adaptability. To overcome these challenges, use multiple sources, involve cross-functional teams, and remain open to revising your analysis as needed. Next, we'll explore the benefits of integrating PESTLE with other strategic tools. PESTLE analysis is often used alongside SWOT analysis to provide a comprehensive view of an organization's strategic position. While PESTLE focuses on external factors, SWOT examines internal strengths and weaknesses as well as external opportunities and threats. By combining these tools, businesses can develop more robust strategies that address both internal capabilities and external challenges. In the next scene, we'll look at a practical example of integrating PESTLE and SWOT. Imagine a technology company considering expansion into a new market. A PESTLE analysis reveals political stability, economic growth, and favorable technology trends, but also highlights legal and environmental challenges. By conducting a SWOT analysis, the company identifies its strong R&D capabilities and brand reputation as internal strengths. Combining insights from both analyses, the company develops a strategy that leverages its strengths while addressing external risks. This integrated approach leads to more informed and effective decision-making. PESTLE analysis is especially valuable when entering new markets. By evaluating the political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental landscape, organizations can identify potential barriers and opportunities. This helps businesses tailor their market entry strategies to local conditions, reducing risks and increasing the chances of success. In the next scene, we'll explore a real-world example of using PESTLE for market entry. Consumer electronics company plans to launch products in a new country. Through PESTLE analysis, it discovers strict import regulations, legal, a growing middle-class social, and rapid adoption of mobile technology technological. By addressing legal requirements and targeting tech-savvy consumers, the company successfully enters the market. This example shows how PESTLE analysis can guide strategic decisions and improve outcomes in unfamiliar environments. Risk management is another area where PESTLE analysis proves invaluable. By identifying potential external threats, organizations can develop contingency plans and reduce vulnerability to unexpected events. For example, monitoring political instability or environmental risks allows companies to prepare for disruptions and protect their assets. In the next scene, we'll discuss how PESTLE supports proactive risk management. Global supply chain company uses PESTLE analysis to monitor geopolitical risks and environmental hazards. By staying informed about potential disruptions, the company can reroute shipments, adjust inventory levels, and communicate with partners in advance. This proactive approach minimizes losses and ensures business continuity, even in volatile environments. PESTLE analysis empowers organizations to stay ahead of risks and maintain resilience. Strategic planning involves setting long-term goals and determining the best path to achieve them. PESTLE analysis provides valuable insights into the external environment, helping organizations align their strategies with market realities. By considering all 6 factors, businesses can create flexible plans that adapt to changing conditions. In the next scene, we'll see how PESTLE supports strategic planning processes. Renewable energy company uses PESTLE analysis to guide its expansion strategy. By evaluating government incentives, political, market demand, economic, and technological advancements, the company identifies the most promising regions for growth. This comprehensive approach ensures that strategic plans are grounded in a thorough understanding of the external environment, increasing the likelihood of success. Innovation thrives when organizations understand the external forces shaping their industry. PESTLE analysis helps identify emerging trends, technological breakthroughs, and shifting consumer preferences. By anticipating changes, businesses can invest in research and development, launch new products, and stay ahead of competitors. In the next scene, we'll explore how PESTLE supports innovation strategy. Pharmaceutical company uses PESTLE analysis to track regulatory changes, technological advancements, and evolving patient needs. By staying informed, the company invests in cutting-edge research and brings innovative treatments to market faster. This approach not only drives growth but also improves patient outcomes and strengthens the company's competitive position. Sustainability is increasingly important in today's business landscape. PESTLE analysis helps organizations identify environmental and social trends, regulatory requirements, and stakeholder expectations. By integrating sustainability into their strategies, businesses can reduce risks, enhance reputation, and create long-term value. Next, we'll see how PESTLE supports sustainable business practices. Global apparel brand uses PESTLE analysis to assess environmental regulations, consumer demand for ethical products, and technological innovations in materials. By adopting sustainable sourcing and production methods, the company reduces its environmental footprint and appeals to conscious consumers. This strategy not only meets regulatory requirements but also strengthens brand loyalty and market share. Gaining a competitive advantage requires a deep understanding of the external environment. PESTLE analysis enables organizations to identify unique opportunities, anticipate threats, and differentiate themselves from competitors. By leveraging insights from each category, businesses can develop strategies that set them apart in the marketplace. In the next scene, we'll explore how PESTLE supports competitive positioning. Telecommunications company uses PESTLE analysis to identify deregulation trends, political, rising demand for mobile services, social, and rapid technological change. By investing in next-generation networks and innovative services, the company outpaces competitors and captures market share. This example highlights how PESTLE analysis can inform strategies that drive competitive advantage. Crisis management requires quick, informed decision-making. PESTLE analysis helps organizations anticipate potential crises by monitoring external risks such as political instability, economic downturns, or environmental disasters. By preparing in advance, businesses can respond effectively and minimize negative impacts. Next, we'll see how PESTLE supports crisis management strategies. Food manufacturer uses PESTLE analysis to monitor supply chain risks and regulatory changes. When a natural disaster disrupts raw material supplies, the company quickly activates contingency plans and communicates with stakeholders. This proactive approach minimizes losses and maintains customer trust, demonstrating the value of PESTLE in crisis management. Engaging stakeholders is essential for successful strategy implementation. PESTLE analysis helps organizations understand the concerns and expectations of different stakeholder groups, from customers and employees to regulators and investors. By addressing these interests, businesses can build stronger relationships and foster support for their initiatives. In the next scene, we'll explore how PESTLE supports stakeholder engagement. Mining company uses PESTLE analysis to assess environmental regulations and community expectations. By engaging with local stakeholders and addressing their concerns, the company secures permits and builds positive relationships. This collaborative approach not only ensures compliance but also enhances the company's reputation and long-term success. Operating in global markets introduces additional complexity. PESTLE analysis enables organizations to evaluate diverse political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental conditions across countries. This helps businesses adapt their strategies to local contexts and navigate international challenges. Next, we'll see how PESTLE supports global strategy development. Fast food chain uses PESTLE analysis to tailor its menu and marketing strategies for different countries. By considering local tastes, regulations, and cultural trends, the company successfully expands its global footprint. This example demonstrates how PESTLE analysis can guide international strategy and drive growth in new markets. Long-term success depends on an organization's ability to adapt to external changes. PESTLE analysis provides a framework for continuous monitoring and strategic adjustment. By staying informed and proactive, businesses can navigate uncertainty, seize opportunities, and achieve sustainable growth. In the next scene, we'll summarize the key takeaways from our exploration of PESTLE analysis. PESTLE analysis is a powerful tool for understanding the external environment and informing strategic decisions. By systematically evaluating political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental factors, organizations can anticipate challenges, identify opportunities, and build resilient strategies. Integrating PESTLE with other tools such as SWOT analysis enhances its effectiveness and supports long-term success. Remember, the key to effective PESTLE analysis is regular review and adaptation. Thank you for joining us on this journey through PESTLE analysis and strategic management. By mastering this framework, you can enhance your organization's ability to navigate complexity, manage risks, and achieve lasting success. Stay curious, keep learning, and remember to regularly update your analysis as the world evolves. With PESTLE as part of your strategic toolkit, you're well equipped to face the challenges and opportunities of the future.